עוד יותר, יוצרי התוכן של ישראל.
Same song. I've genuinely never seen you this excited for something before. Usually Matan's just like bad mood sometimes. Like
sometimes, thank you.
Most of the time. You're in genuinely such a happy mood today.
I'm so excited for this podcast because I've been doing so many podcasts in the past year. My podcast and obviously like going to every other podcast in this country. And I've been waiting for this for so long. And we had so much
fun, so many memories we made last time.
And the gap between the last episode we made and this one was so long.
So long ago. When was the last episode? It was like
a year ago.
Yeah, July, August-ish, I think.
I think almost like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
We could have had a baby.
Cut up. Don't tell that to my mom. She'll get excited.
No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was just a metaphor. I'm sorry.
Welcome back, guys. We're officially back.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute, but we're back. Lots of things have changed for the better, I would say.
And for the worse.
And for the worse.
Yep.
But we're glad to be back. We're excited. Mm-hmm. Lots to talk about, lots to discuss, lots of community things happening.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry.
Look, Matan has literally the biggest smile on his face.
Oh my God. This is so exciting. I'm so excited. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been that excited. Don't tell Raz, by the way. But I've... Wow.
I'm
sorry.
honored.
Continue. Sorry.
All right, let's do a quick recap on events coming up.
Let's do it.
Events we had. We had the Super Bowl Sunday. Matan, you should actually come to our next Super Bowl Sunday. It's a bunch of drunk Americans at 1 a.m.
I would love to.
Yeah, I think you would love that. Mingling. Everyone took pay time off the day after. They couldn't hang.
I'll take the day off after. Yeah, sure.
The way you said that. Yeah. And then we had a Latin party.
Latin party?
South American Olim gave a fight. They definitely made the case for best Olim.
Damn.
It was a crazy party.
Latinas?
I told you to come. You were like, I have something.
No, I had a show.
You had a show.
Yeah. I have something.
You had work.
No, Latina party?
No, it was insane. Guys, it was one of the most insane parties Olim and TLV has ever thrown.
Where was it?
Aria on Rothschild.
Oh, damn.
It was crazy.
So the next Latina party.
Next Latina party. Latina.
Please
you will come.
Invite me,
you will come. And then we have comedy shows coming up. Do you want to talk about that real
true.
quick?
Yeah, we got the next comedy show is on this month, the 16th in Jerusalem.
Our first JLM show.
Yeah, the first Jerusalem show in Nocturno Bar in Jerusalem. So we're trying it out. We don't know. Like I feel like in Tel Aviv we kind of get the audience.
Right.
Like we know which show to open, when, whatever. But Jerusalem's
a different ballgame.
It's a different ballgame, and we're trying to like understand if that's the right venue to do it. So it's very experimental, and we'll bring the big guns to Jerusalem. So it's going to be very exciting, and tickets are already on sale.
Amazing. Yeah, it's in our website, in our bio, everything.
And in my bio, obviously. And the next show after that is going to take a while. It's going to be on
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, May 5th.
Yep. 5th.
So yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then after that, July, we didn't open July yet, but it's going to be like a very big show. It's going to be with collaboration with Birthright.
Amazing.
So they're going to buy...
At Stand-Up Factory?
No. It's going to be in Zoa, Betson America. They're going to buy the first 200 tickets, and the other 200 tickets going to be...
community.
To the community, because I asked my agent, he was like, let's do the whole show just for, and I was like, if they're buying 200, I want to give 200, like I want to give the opportunity to the community to buy the other 200. So it's going to be like huge event.
Amazing.
It's going to be awesome.
Amazing.
We're going to talk about it later.
We have time. Yeah. Okay, just a recap of how the podcast works. Current events, we'll talk about current events. Then we have an audience question / discussion, and then a hot takes debate.
Hot takes. I love the hot takes at the end. That's my favorite part, I gotta say.
I know.
That's my favorite part.
Did you see a few people started copying us?
Yeah, but you know what? It means that they're fans, and it's working.
Flattering.
I love it.
Yeah. It's flattering.
Because I gotta say, when me and Raz started Nichasim Lepinot, our Hebrew podcast, we were like, okay, we'll do like current events, and we talk about like new couples in the scene and all the like industry, whatever. And then a year or 2 years after that, everybody's doing it. Everybody's like, let's talk about what happened in a, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, it's a huge compliment, you know? I don't look at it, are you copying us? Great. It means that it's working, you know?
Agreed. It's the best form of complimenting.
100%. That's why people think we're siblings.
Everyone thinks.
That's why
literally,
people think.
Everyone thinks. People commented on the reel I did where I pranked you. Like, is it the Matan?
Yeah. They think we're siblings. I think that's the perfect energy to have.
Yeah.
Because
they either think we're siblings or they think we're secretly into each other.
Yeah.
It could go one or the other way. Like,
can be both. It can be both, you guys.
It can be both.
It's not Game of Thrones up in here, you know? It's not,
okay, current events.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Oscars? Or part of the Oscars? Did you keep up?
I watched a part of it.
Okay.
The Israeli part, really.
I know, that was not good.
I was so angry.
Yeah.
That's just like...
I saw a few reels about that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So many people commented on it. I thought about doing a video about it, but so many people...
I was looking for a video. I went to your profile. I was like, where's Matan's video on it?
I know. A lot of people send me messages about it, like my international like followers. They're like, what do you think about that? But so many other people did great videos about it that I felt like I got nothing to add. Like everybody knows I'm angry about it and it's a disgrace, but some people just answered so well and gave such an amazing takes on it. So I was like, there's nothing more to add, you know?
Yeah. But I have a question.
Yeah, let's go.
If the Oscars were held in Tel Aviv instead of Hollywood, what would the red carpet look like?
What would the red carpet look like? Oh my God.
I feel like it would just be like Sandala Shorish and like...
Yeah, but what... Again, we have the...
Like it would be so ratchet.
We have
like the red carpet.
We have the Ophir Ceremony Awards, right?
Oh, is that the equivalent
the Israeli
of like, the Israeli Oscars?
And it's so much worse than you imagine. First of all, people are like...
Where is it?
I don't know. It used to be like big event, but over the years, it's become smaller and smaller because nobody...
cares.
Give a shit about, you know, Israeli movies. And it's just like a bunch, like, you know, and everything in the U.S. is so much bigger and like, you know, fancier. And you got the after parties, you know, but there's no Ophir after party, you know, they all just go and eat sabich or whatever, you know.
I just can't imagine like an Israeli red carpet. I feel like that would just be a shit show.
No,
it just like would they show up in flip flops and sandals?
Maybe.
No, serious question. No, serious question.
They have like hot dog stands and
literally.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
Matan, I want you to give me your 30-second acceptance speech if you won Best Actor at the Oscars.
Oh my God. For me? Okay. Okay.
Think about who you would want to say thank yous to.
Okay.
Including me, obviously.
First of all, I'll act surprised. Obviously, like all of them do. I'll be like, what a great honor. Oh my God. So first of all, the other people in this category was way, way, way less talented than me. So I pretty much the only one who was the right choice for this.
So humble.
So thank you. No, obviously I'm going to say like, oh, thank you. Everybody else is so talented.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, Noah Berzani.
Noah, obviously. Noah, Vered, that,
my mom.
you know, that without Vered, Noah didn't happen. So it's, you know, exactly. I want to thank every hater, every pro-Palestinian. It wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be standing here. So thank you so much. I want to thank Kanye West for losing his fucking mind on a daily basis, which gave me the energy I needed to be what I wanted to be.
Acceptance speech.
Yes, and I want to thank my lovely wife who supported me throughout all. Again, it's a fantasy.
Yeah,
but, you know,
of course.
I get, you know, and thank you. You're the light of my life. Without you, I would still be successful, but you know, sad. So which is the thing, and I want to thank State of Israel.
It's not 30 seconds.
Akadosh Baruch Hu.
30 seconds. Okay, next. But good speech. You got it.
Thank you.
Did you see the IDF post for the winners of the Oscars? The IDF sometimes makes like such questionable like Instagram posts and like what is happening? This is an official account. Like it's kind of comparable to Donald Trump's like meme posts. It's absolutely outrageous.
I love it.
It's crazy. They did like the best actor goes to like I don't even know who it was, like a Hamas leader, and then the best like UNRWA, whatever. And I was just like, this is like absolutely insane. This is an army Instagram account.
Amazing. They obviously, you can tell
they're unhinged.
You can tell they gave the control of the media to like a 19-year-old.
Literally,
you can
Isn't
tell.
That crazy. Also, State of Israel Instagram account is sometimes savage.
Amazing.
Like, it's
TikTok account.
Their TikTok accounts are insane. Insane.
But that's what you should do, I think. Like the polite and thoughtful approach never got us anywhere. And we're Israelis. We need to stop lying to ourselves and be who we really are. So sometimes the IDF page on TikTok is just crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Amazing.
Check it out if you ever need like a good laugh or like a serotonin boost.
You need to, whoever's behind
a brilliant
the social media of the State of Israel and the IDF, good for you.
Yeah.
You're doing amazing work.
Insane. Insane. Did you hear that Katy Perry is going to space?
Yes, I wish she will stay there.
Oh.
No, like in a good way.
Expecting that.
In a good way, in an empowering way. Just be the first, pop star on Mars. Just go ahead,
Yeah.
And because it's like, oh, she's gonna do the first
music video
in zero gravity.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Who
I love these reactions.
Nobody would fucking care if you do it in a studio or outer space. Why would you flex that you got like $20 million to go into space? Why?
Apparently she paid millions of dollars.
20 million.
Yeah. Apparently something around that. How much would you pay to go to space?
Let me ask you this. There's no amount of money that you could pay me
to go to
space.
Really?
Fuck that. Never, ever.
First comedian
ever.
To go to space?
Never.
Matan
Send somebody else. I'd never. Holy shit.
Why are you like
scared? You know there's horror movies, right? Right? Like a haunted house, whatever, blah, 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 crazy nun, blah, blah, blah. The things that scared me the most is movies about space.
Interesting. I did not know that about you.
Listen, I don't think
like aliens creep you out?
No. Not even aliens. Just like the being outside of the atmosphere.
Would you rather go to space or go in a submarine? Ooh.
Neither. I just like to stay on the ground.
Okay, so
if it's okay with you, Noah, stop sending me to like, I'm not Brano Tagania. Don't send me to like weird locations.
Confirmed, Matan would not go to space, guys.
Never.
Okay, cool.
In a million years. This is just, the movie with Sandra Bullock. What was the
You're asking the wrong person. I don't watch
about the space, whatever. Listen. I was never so stressed in my life to like, oh, there's a problem with engine number. Come back to Earth. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing it to yourself. I don't understand that. I would never.
Just for the record, I would never either go to space. Yeah,
it's insane.
It's insane. Okay, our topic.
Yeah.
The Great Neighborhood Migration. Where are Olim moving in 2025? Audience question. For new Olim looking to come to Israel, they're always asking. We kind of touched base on this on one episode, but people want to see the general trends for 2025 in Tel Aviv and outside of Israel. So yeah, we're going to discuss it a little.
I know Olim love like the beach. Right?
Yeah.
They love the beach.
They love the beach.
So, because it wasn't for that, I would offer Hulon 100%. What a great place to be. Hulon is a great place to be. I love the city.
It's like part of your personality at this point.
But I know that you guys love the beach. So, Bat Yam.
So yeah, we'll get there too. The first thing I had in mind was talking about how Jaffa's becoming the little new America.
Jaffa, really?
Yeah, it's like little America kind of.
That's interesting.
They have all these new English spots.
Coexistence,
yes,
you guys.
Coexistence. Real estate prices exploding. Nothing new. Yeah. Authentic Jaffa apartments listed in English and in US dollars now all over Facebook Market.
Interesting.
It's just really popping off recently. So
yeah, I think just like you need to explore places outside of Tel Aviv because Tel Aviv is great.
I
whatever,
don't like Tel Aviv.
Blah blah blah. But like the outskirts of Tel Aviv are pretty great. Like Ramat Gan.
Do you get anxiety leaving Hulon?
No.
Okay.
You know why? Because I'm a grown man. Okay.
So it's just Olim.
Do you ever get anxiety like living your neighborhood?
So it's just Olim who get anxious.
Yeah, because you're in a different country.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Like,
even though I'm Israeli, like I still like.
When I'm in a different country, obviously, when you get your when you settle down and you get like in. I don't know how to say the word, but like when you understand your surroundings and you know where your supermarket is and where your gym is and whatever, and you're in a different country, to go outside of this comfort zone is very stressful. I can understand that. But as an Israeli, like, my parents live in Gan Yavne. I have friends in Tel Aviv. I go wherever I need to go, We
talked about this in one of the episodes. It's crazy that Americans like will drive miles and hours. And like for us to leave Tel Aviv is the biggest deal.
Yeah.
Like...
And it's crazy because it's crazy. It's way more dangerous in the States. Drive like 7 hours.
It's just we can't get ourselves to leave. But I will say, guys, I am a master's student in Reichman University. So I do leave Tel Aviv once or twice a week.
Woo, look at you.
Sometimes by cab.
You're becoming a woman. That's so
baby steps. Yeah. Baby steps.
Yeah, but I think Herzliya is a great place for Olim.
It is. Lots of Olim, because all the Reichman kiddos.
And Herzliya, in general, I think it's a city that I think, like, the population is more like, English speakers, whatever.
Right.
And it's close to the beach.
Close to the beach, Reichman, all the Olim go there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good place for... That's nice. And the prices for like rent and stuff is relatively low. Relatively low.
Yeah. But I think most Olim do want to live in Tel Aviv, and also most Israelis, like in their 20s, prefer living in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, but
So we're gonna give the audience some stereotypes about different neighborhoods in Tel Aviv. We're gonna play the neighborhood personality test.
Let's go.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what we're gonna do?
No.
We're gonna explain to our audience what your choice of neighborhood says about you. And I'm going to give you descriptions. Okay. You know Tel Aviv. Even though you've never lived in Tel Aviv, you know Tel Aviv. So I'm going to give you descriptions, and you're going to say which neighborhood that description matches.
I'm flipping the page.
Flip the page. And then I want you to analyze my neighborhood choice and what it says about me.
Oh, God. Good luck with that.
Oh, God. Okay, so profile number 1. This person never cooks at home, eats out 5 nights a week, works remotely for a U.S. company. Most used app is Instagram. The budget is whatever daddy sends. And hobbies include taking selfies at brunch and Pilates. Where in Tel Aviv is it? And I'm going to give you options. It can be Florentine, Old North, Leva Ir, Jaffa, Neve Tzedek.
I think but it's basically entire Tel Aviv, but like maybe specifically Florentine, I think.
Florentine for this?
I don't know. Center Tel Aviv.
Yes.
Center Tel Aviv. Yeah. Let's
Pilates,
go. Rothschild and that makes sense.
Okay. Nice.
Because it's so expensive down there.
It's the most expensive.
So expensive.
That's my neighborhood choice, by the way.
Obviously.
Do you think it's fitting from my stereotype?
Yes.
Yeah?
100%.
Can you elaborate a little?
No, you don't want me to.
I do. Roast me. Go.
No, I don't want to roast you.
Can roast
You're
me.
already pretty brown.
I'm not Yemenite.
That's why my dad would never believe that you're American. My dad refuses to believe.
Here we go again.
My dad refuses to believe.
My dad thinks Noah's a Yemenite.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
אנגלית. מדברת אנגלית.
Here we go again.
דברי בעברית.
Here we go again.
But you're not Yemenite. What are you, Noah?
Half Iraqi, a 4th Turkish, and a 4th Czech.
Czech?
Yeah.
Nice.
Slovakian.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Erev tip.
I'm dying. I can't. Okay, next.
Okay.
Profile number 2. Works odd hours at a startup. Always knows about underground art exhibitions.
Oh, shit.
Furnished apartment entirely from street finds.
Oh, God.
Questionable fashion style.
Florentine. 100%.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you. What?
They think it's cool to dress like a homeless person.
It's not. The hipster capital of Tel Aviv.
It's not.
Florentine.
Like, it's a game we play, hipster or homeless. That it's a game we play on Florentine. Like,
especially near Stand Up Factory.
Yes. It's always like... Woo. Yeah, he needs money or direction to a party. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's weird, but like, I don't know what makes people like do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Dress however you like.
Yeah.
But just don't look at me like I'm the weirdo.
Yeah.
Because I wear pants. Don't look at me like, ew. No, go take a shower.
So that's Florentine, guys.
Yeah.
If you're like that artsy,
pretentious douchebags, go live there.
Or you don't have a lot of money.
That's true.
Go live
That's
there.
true, yeah.
Okay, profile number 3. 2 kids under 5, works hybrid at an established tech company, massive dog.
Yeah.
Still wants to feel cool despite not having gone out in the past few years. Weekend activity over price brunches.
Northern Tel Aviv. Yeah. The moment you said kids.
Yeah. That's what gave it away. That's what gave it away.
You can't live with kids like in Florentine. That would be weird.
People do it, I think. But
yeah. And obviously in like Center Tel Aviv, if you're not like super wealthy, you can have a family living in Rothschild. It's just not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
are families there.
Yeah.
But you know what kind of family?
Yeah.
I wish I could be like adopt me. That's what I want.
You could live in Tel Aviv if you wanted to.
I don't want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So for the gold diggers out there, I could live in Tel Aviv if I want to. I just don't want to.
I get a lot of questions from my friends. Why does Matan live in Hulon? Like, they don't get it.
Because they chase the gold diggers away.
Yeah.
Chase them away. Yeah. Like, why do you live like...
Do you get those questions a lot, though?
A lot.
Yeah.
And now, my protection was roommate and my old-ass car. Those are my gold digger protections. And now my roommate, like he went to, he moved out to live with his fiance. And
congratulations, by the way.
Congratulations, Doritach, one of a kind. Thank God. And and I sold, I gave my dad my old car, my Toyota, to bring the new Tesla. Mm-hmm. So now I don't really have a protection against gold. The only thing I got left is living in Hulon.
Yeah, which still works. Yeah, it still does the trick.
Yeah, but when they come to my apartment, they always like, oh, it's so big. So like, you have 2 bathrooms. Like you have like a family unit. Like, what is this? And I'm like, calm down. GD, which is a gold digger. Calm down. It's still Hulon.
Yeah. Put things into perspective.
So that's the only protection I got left. That's why I would never leave Hulon. If I had the choice,
ladies,
obviously,
listen.
Yeah, obviously, if I'll have a girlfriend and then she won't, change everything because nothing is good enough for her. Women.
Yeah.
So but if I still have the choice, I would live in Hulon forever, and New York, by the way. Yeah, I'll be
okay.
Hulon and New York. That would be
à la cave.
Exactly. On the line. Huh? Arim Tomo, Twin Cities, yes. Hulon and Manhattan.
Nope, just no. Okay, last profile. Only plans to stay in Israel for 6 to 12 months. Works completely remotely with flexible hours. Mm-hmm. Prefers to be around other internationals. Wants authentic experience. Needs coffee shops.
This sounds like Center. No? What is that?
It's more Neve Tzedek Jaffa area.
Oh, Neve Tzedek. I don't really...
Authentic experience. Yeah.
I don't really... Like, Neve Tzedek, the only thing I know about Neve Tzedek, and Shachar back me up here, is like a lot of Israeli celebrities are hanging out there and living there. Yeah. That's the only thing I know about Neve Tzedek. Yeah. And, by the way, Pardes Chana, which is weird.
Where's Pardes Chana?
Exactly.
Where's
so many Israeli celebrities moved to Pardes Chana. Next to Netanya.
It's a village, a small village?
It's like a small village. It's like a lot of like open area and like...
Moshav,
exactly. So a lot of celebrities live there and Neve Tzedek. So all the, like 90% of the paparazzi photo you see from Tel Aviv are from Neve Tzedek.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
I only know they have TYO, the sushi place there.
Obviously.
And Anita, like one of the best Anita ice creams.
Yeah. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Anita would never survive in Hulon.
They have Golda in Hulon. It's the same thing. Do they have Golda in Hulon?
We have Golda in Hulon.
Okay.
But Anita is like more pretentious.
Do they have Walt in Hulon?
Obviously.
Okay.
What are you talking about? She thinks I live in like, Bedouin village.
I don't know.
Hulon is the best place on earth.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so this is kind of the stereotypes people associate with Tel Aviv neighborhoods.
Nice.
A lot of people come here and they are debating living outside of Tel Aviv, but they think it'll just socially isolate them. I tend to agree.
Okay.
As an Oleh. I think you can move here for a few years, start off here, and then I mean, if you have the budget, and then, graduate from living in Tel Aviv.
Exactly.
Kind of.
You need to graduate.
You need to graduate. And I want to actually make that a thing. Like Olim and TLV graduation, when you graduate from like the college life here and like graduate from partying and you meet someone and want to settle down, like do like hats and gowns like at
Amazing.
Dizengoff Fountain, maybe not Dizengoff Fountain because it's now but like graduate
Dizengoff
from
Fountain doesn't give graduation vibes.
Graduate from fucking around in Tel Aviv and like into like adult life and leave to Hulon and Ramat Gan. I think that would be a really good idea.
Amazing. And I think you have higher chances of actually finding someone and settle down if that's what you want outside of Tel Aviv.
I agree.
Ramat Gan. I'm not talking about Ashkelon. Right? I'm talking about Ramat Gan, Givatayim, Herzliya, Hulon, Bat Yam, all the outskirts of kind of the center of Israel. Everything is more relaxed, quieter. Like you hang out at home, you have quiet places to go drink coffee. To have an actual dating life or couple, outside of Tel Aviv. Because Tel Aviv, everything is so fast and furious all the time.
And I feel like just people you just stay here for so long and it's hard to like leave the city. And like we talked about this one time, like if you're a 35-year-old man living in Tel Aviv, it's like you're eternally 25. Like you just don't, So I just think to initiate an Olim and TLV graduation ceremony and encourage people, like we could
amazing.
Put that on.
You have to understand.
Cap and gown. I graduated from Tel Aviv.
You should treat it as a phase.
From La La Land.
As long as you know it's a phase, go ahead, enjoy it, live your life.
How long do you think it's acceptable for this phase to last?
It depends how old you are, but I think it's as an ole. If you come here and you obviously straight to Tel Aviv or from the airport straight to Tel Aviv, enjoy your 3, 4, 5 years tops of living in Tel Aviv, understanding the city, having your experiences, but then be open to explore outside.
Agreed. Great
because
advice.
most of the dudes that you'll meet in Tel Aviv, the quality ones, don't live in Tel Aviv.
Or you just won't meet quality ones, probably.
You can never know. We visit Tel Aviv once in a while.
You consider yourself quality?
Obviously. But
Speaking of, are you dating anyone right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not even close.
Not even close. Okay.
But
guys, Matan Peretz is single.
No. Okay, don't do that.
Okay,
I'm good.
We're not getting. Oh, okay. He wants to be single.
Thank you so much. Okay. I need the peace and quiet.
He needs the peace and quiet.
Exactly. So I appreciate.
Okay, sorry, taking that back. He's emotionally unavailable.
I'm emotionally involved with Legos. So
literally, literally,
100%.
Wait, he's not joking. Like he's not kidding.
No, last night somebody told me a girl was like, "Oh, so what are you doing tonight?"
He's like, "I'm playing Legos."
I was like, "I don't say I play Legos. I'm not 5." I was like, "Listen, I have a very serious construction project that I need to."
That sounds more legit.
Yeah.
That sounds more legit.
So I enjoyed my construction project so much. It's amazing.
I think we're on to the hot takes.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We have so much more to talk about. We're not finishing this episode after 30 minutes.
No, hot takes are going to take up a long time. Are you kidding?
Let's go.
For those who don't know,
what is this?
I ran the Tel Aviv half marathon. Did you know that? You didn't even congratulate me.
That's awesome. I wanted to, but I wanted to do it here in the podcast because I've seen it. I've seen your stories. I've seen your friend that you ran with your friend Blake, my gay friend from Texas. I don't know why I mentioned he's gay. I don't know. Your friend from Texas.
Everyone thinks we're dating. Blake
because you're such a cute couple.
Because I story him all the time. He's my best gay guy friend from Texas.
So how was it?
It was amazing. It was.
What did you do in preparation?
I trained a bit. Not enough, but it was amazing, and I actually had a really good pace. 5 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer, which is crazy.
Thank you. And how many kilometers that was?
It was 21 kilometers.
21 kilometers.
And
it's like power walk, or you're running it?
I was running 5 minutes 30 seconds. Per
kilometer. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's a nice pace.
And I was gonna ask you if you wanted to run the half marathon with me next year. I think it's a good.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ask me again.
Will you run a half marathon? Why?
No.
I think you could do it.
I know I
think it's an amazing goal to have. No? I think it could be a really good bonding experience for us.
With who?
With you and I.
But I'm not gay.
You don't need to be gay to run the half marathon.
21 kilometers.
Yeah. We have one year to train for it.
You know what? That's kind of interesting. I'm sorry. That's kind of interesting.
Think about it.
I'll think about it. You know what? It's just, I can't, it's hard for me like to see myself with like a number. Like,
think about it. It's a really rewarding experience.
Maybe. When is the next one?
February 27th, 2026.
February 27th.
In a year.
We got a year.
Yeah, there's in 2 weeks. Do you want to go to the Jerusalem one in 2 weeks?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Are you crazy? No. I got my brother's wedding, and also I don't want to.
Okay. Cool.
So
Cool.
But the next one in Tel Aviv.
Wait, can you congratulate me?
Congratulations!
Yeah, thank you.
That was amazing of you. I know it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. I almost fainted.
We had a meeting like I think a month ago, right? And you told me that you're gonna do it, and I was really impressed then, and I'm more impressed now.
That's really sweet
that you actually did it.
Thank you.
And followed through, which is awesome.
Thank you.
This is amazing. It's really. I had a few friends that did it, Tel Aviv Marathon, and it was awesome. But I think for you, it's just like when you put your mind into something, it's very impressive.
Making me
it's
emotional.
very impressive.
Thank you.
No, it's very impressive.
Thank you.
I'm not even joking. Like for me, I think about it like a year from now. I don't know if I'll do it. Like I know I can. Obviously, like I train a lot and I do a lot of Muay Thai and all this. So my cardio is fine, ladies. But like it's just I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
And we need to talk about like in 6 months. Ask me again.
Okay, fine. Deal. But I don't know if you know how the Tel Aviv Marathon works. People can run 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, half marathon, or the full marathon, which is 42 kilometers.
42.
Yeah. So the first hot take, you can't say you ran the TLV Marathon if you only run a 5 or a 10K.
I don't have any.
Because so many people were like, oh yeah, I'm running the Tel Aviv Marathon. What are you running? A 10K or a 5K? Like, I don't know. Do you think you can say you ran, like, you participated in the Tel Aviv Marathon if you ran?
Listen, it's either a half a marathon or a marathon. It can't be a quarter marathon. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
So,
if you're doing it for yourself, just like to see if you can, awesome. But don't say you ran the marathon because it's the same.
What about saying you participated in the Tel Aviv Marathon?
Participate is okay, but because it's when somebody tell you like I participate.
Yeah.
So okay, maybe, and also it's kind of misleading.
I agree.
It's kind of misleading. Agreed. I participated, dude.
Agreed.
Come on, participate.
10K.
Yeah, you should get a participation award.
Agreed.
That's why this country is.
Okay, winter is better than summer here.
In Israel?
Yeah.
For a stand-up comedian, I'll have to agree. It's 100% better for comedians. The winter is our season. Like it's our 6 months of getting paid. But I gotta say, I'm starting in the past few years. I'm starting to like summer more because of my miluim experience. Because when it's cold and you suffer and there's nothing you can do. And
it's cold. It's not cold here ever.
Listen.
Winter doesn't exist in Israel.
Doesn't exist.
I said that on camera and I want to.
It doesn't exist.
No, even in Jerusalem. Okay, whatever. Like,
listen, little lady. Listen.
Little lady.
Little lady. It doesn't exist here. She's in Tel Aviv all the time. And she's like, look, Hebron, Jerusalem, up north, go to the winter there, and then tell me there's no winter in Israel. It's insane.
What's the lowest it gets? Talk Fahrenheit. I don't understand Celsius.
I don't understand Fahrenheit.
Well, great.
Negative like 10 or 6.
Does it snow?
In Hebron, yeah.
Okay.
So, listen.
But who the freak goes to Hebron?
People who live there and people who do reserve service over there, which I did, and I got to tell you, like, it was such a awful experience because the weapon is cold because it's fucking iron and everything. Like I wear like dubon. How do you say hermonit? Like the whole the onesie.
Yeah,
like the army onesie.
Yeah.
And it was so cold. Then when I finished my shift, I just fell asleep in it. I couldn't wrap my mind around taking it off and.
Speaking of like winter, I there's something that really bothers me and I don't understand. Right. Israel is startup nation.
That's true.
We're startup nation. Why is it that the city is more equipped to handle rockets than rain? Like, Israel does not know how to deal with rain.
That's true.
Can you explain how like...
Let me tell you something about the Israeli state of mind. If it can't kill you, nobody gives a shit about it. That's all it is. Everything you don't understand about the state of Israel or just seems illogical to you, think about, can I die from it? No, nobody gives a shit.
Okay.
It will delay you on your way to work. It will flood your freaking car. Nobody gives a shit. The moment rain will kill one person, everything will change. Everything will change. That's unfortunately, that's how it works.
Valid.
You know?
Okay.
What, would you rather we have a better protection against rain than rockets?
No.
Exactly. It's so
Fair.
funny. The moment one drop, red sirens.
Fair. Okay, next hot take. Americans are the best Olim.
I don't know about that. I love Americans, obviously. Like, nobody loves Americans more than me.
American girls.
Let's be specific. No, American guys. Listen, like, in platonic way, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, they're so cool. They're so chill. They're always nice.
They're so cool. They're so chill. I want everyone on camera to listen to this.
Yeah. Because my interactions with them are usually...
That's a hot take.
What?
That Americans are so cool and chill.
The Americans I meet, I don't know. Because they're nice guys. They even if they don't know you or have no connection to you, they'll be nice to you.
Yeah.
You know, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Israelis sometimes can be unbearable if they don't know you. Like, who are you? Just be nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which that's something we should learn from American guys. Just be nice to someone. Like, that's how you meet new people.
Right.
You know? So that's what I like. But I gotta say,
there's always a but.
Especially with the Latinas. Italian, Olim.
You love that Italian.
I love them. They make me laugh so hard. Just like Moroccans with accent. I love it. Just like, why are you talking like this? I just love it. She makes me laugh so hard.
Vital.
Yeah. And French Olim are the cutest.
Oh my God,
they're so cute.
Wow,
they're so cute.
Just so cute. No. They're cute?
They're cute.
Try walking around Bogushov Street at 9 p.m. on a Thursday night.
I'm talking about the girls. South America, Spanish. It's like, dude.
So hot take or not a hot take? Americans are best.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, 30-year-old single Tel Aviv dudes get dogs only to get girls.
100% true. 100% true.
I don't know.
100%.
I have a lot of guy friends who are in their 30s. They're just kind of bored, so they get dogs.
I think they're lonely.
I don't know if they want to.
It's just a loneliness.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily to get girls. Don't get me wrong. There are a bunch of dudes strolling on the TLV with their dogs on purpose to try to get, or posting thirst traps on their stories with dogs trying to get girls. Don't get me wrong, that exists, but I don't think that's the only reason.
I think it's the loneliness.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like,
so it's not necessarily to get girls.
Not exclusively to get girls, but it's just a nice, like, I don't know, I think I'll get a dog. I really want to, but I'll get a dog after I'll get a wife. You know, it's not like, let's see what the wife thinks first, and then, you know, because I gotta say, as a guy, when you meet a girl with a dog, it's sometimes could be unbearable because obviously we're not in a competition. Obviously, she loves the dog more than she will ever love anything else. Understandably, because the dog gives her like unconditional love, right? Which
something a man could never do.
This is something a woman like really wants, right? Because men's love is always conditioned, just like a woman's love. You can provide. You need to provide. You need to do this and that. If you don't do it, they don't love you, which is awesome. Good for you, girls. And so that's why when she's got a dog, it's just like she can't really sleep over. You know?
Yeah.
And she's gotta, like, if you want to, like, take her away for, like, a few days, right? She's gotta have, like, arrangement or something with her dog, which is very, like...
annoying.
It's annoying, but I get what they get the dog, which is awesome. but it's so annoying.
I agree. I don't like
so
dogs.
Annoying.
Hot take.
And for a girl to date a guy with a dog, and if it's also like it's the other way around.
The guys like the dogs more than the girls sometimes.
Yeah, and he can't really sleep over. He can't really like you can't. You guys can't
just don't get a dog.
No, rescue a dog, please do. There are so many dogs that need to be rescued, but take in consideration that while you're thinking that's going to help me get girls, it's going to do the opposite. Because the actual logistics of the thing gonna cripple you when you try to date, you know? Because you have to find an arrangement for the dog, and then you want to come back to your place.
Yeah.
You had to warn her. Like some girls,
relationship 101 from Matan. Wow.
No, some girls don't like dogs. Some girls are afraid of dogs.
Yeah.
You know? So so it's. I think for me personally, I'll get a wife. And then I'll get a dog.
I like that order. Okay, last hot take.
Yeah.
University in Israel is a joke.
Why would you say that?
It's a joke.
Why?
Can confirm.
Why?
Can confirm.
You went to both, right?
I'm in university right now.
So you talk about it. I only studied in Israel. I don't know.
I mean, Reichman University. I can't say it.
Let's go.
It's a joke.
Why?
It's just nothing makes sense. Like it's just so out of order. Like no one takes anything seriously. Maybe it's just me not.
Maybe it's
taking
you
seriously. We had an exam the other day. Okay. The first question on the exam. This is a master's in business administration exam. The first question on the exam. Question number 1.
What's your name? No,
please refer to the previous question. Please refer to the previous question for more details. There is no previous question. It's question number 1. All the hands go up. No one understands what's going on. The professor scrambles. It's a joke. I don't know.
It's one mistake.
No, but it's just as a whole, university in Israel is a joke.
Me and Shachar studied in...
I don't think academics are hard here.
Listen.
I don't think academics are hard here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's I don't know. What are you studying?
Business.
Business? This is supposed to be hard, you know? I study communications. I can say the same thing. Mm-hmm. But, like, my sister is an attorney. I have a bunch of friends that study, like, you know, all the... my brother, David, is doing, like, computer mechanics. I don't even know how to say it in English, and I don't care because it's the most boring shit I've ever heard of. Every time he talks about it, I fall asleep. But it's so hard when it's an actual profession. It's so hard. And I gotta say, I went to Sapir Academic College when I was 27 years old, and I came prepared. I came to study because I really wanted to, and I enjoyed every second of it. The second year was kind of. I almost killed myself, metaphorically, obviously, you know, because you're in Sderot, something will happen. But I got to say, like, if you look at it as a whole, it wasn't easy, but it was so much fun. It depends on the state of mind that you're coming to the college.
Did you go to Fanjoya?
No.
No?
Okay. No. First of all, I was...
Fanjoya, for our listeners, it's the Israeli version of spring break.
Yeah, and it's exactly as horrible as it sounds.
Yes, can confirm. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Will not be going back. Yeah, when I was 19 years old.
Holy shit!
The youngest person at Fanjoya was studying abroad at Tel Aviv University. Will never, ever go back. And everyone's trying to convince me to go to Reichman Fanjoya, which is a totally different ballgame. It's all like the Reichman kiddos.
Interesting.
I am debating going there only for Olim and TLV content, like a business trip. You know, it's a business trip.
Why not?
Interview people. Do you want to come with me?
Awesome. No, but that sounds...
Matan,
When is it?
It's in May. Actually, we should go. We could make a lot of content there.
Holy crap.
Could you imagine?
Scared. I'm so scared.
It's a business trip. We can expense it.
You know what? That's actually a solid idea.
Okay. We'll discuss it.
Oh, my God. Maybe, you know what I'll do? I'm thinking about it with you right now.
Maybe you can combine in a lot show there or something.
Maybe, because it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do a show on Thursday.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
No, I'm so serious right now. Maybe I'll do a show on Thursday for like Reichman Fanjoya or whatever.
Wait, we're making this happen.
And then stay the weekend.
We're making this happen.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's actually
that's
the only reason. That's the only reason I will consider. I will consider doing it.
Amazing.
Holy crap.
Okay.
And I know just the guy to talk to, by the way.
Perfect.
Because I just did a show. I just did a show in Eilat not too long ago, in Teatro Eilat, which is
one thing I'm gonna say. Everyone is gonna be really drunk, so I don't.
No. Listen, it's a show. Nobody will come drunk to the show.
Well, it's fun, joyous. So.
Yeah, I know. But listen, the thing is that you do the show around 9, people come afterwards, go crazy. You know, you got the after, whatever. But like the show went amazing. Eilat. Listen.
Yeah, you're very optimistic.
That's the only reason I will do it if
okay, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, because Teatro Eilat, the Eilat Theaters is just such a beautiful venue. It reminds me of Radio City in the US, just like in a way smaller scale, obviously. And the show that I had there was unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
It was on a Monday, but it was so good. I enjoyed it so much. So yeah.
Okay, we'll discuss.
Maybe.
We'll discuss.
Maybe.
Okay, that's it. Time is up.
No, time is not up. We got a lot of time. We can talk about.
How much? It's been like 40-something minutes already.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I told you the first this second round of Olim TLV podcast, I gotta say, I want the episodes because we got a lot of not complaints, we got a lot of like notes about the podcast, which like 30 minutes is so, it's too short.
Yeah.
Right?
We averaged around 40-50 minutes last time.
So, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We did.
So I think we should make this time a little bit longer. And very, 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 very important that whoever's listening to this podcast, obviously we love you and thank you. Please share it with your friends. Share it with your community.
We want to keep it going.
We want to keep it going. Share it with your family abroad.
You have guests or people you think we should bring on or have connections.
You have questions. Like, we're doing this for you guys.
Here.
We're doing this for you guys. We're doing this to make your life in Israel easier. And everybody needs that.
To bridge the gap also between Israelis and Olim. That's a big part of why Matan's on here.
That's the only reason I'm here. We need to bridge the
the gap.
Yeah.
We need to coin that term. Bridge the gap. Maybe that should be the podcast name. No, I'm kidding.
BTG, but it's really what we're trying to do, and we are without the community, we won't, we won't do this. So we need you guys to like be more active, ask us questions, like.
We'll do a question box for audience questions.
Yeah, we will be happy to answer whatever you want. I'm here to really bridge the gap and make your life in Israel easier, make you understand where you are. I wish, like, if I was in the States, just like take it from the other way. If I was in the States and there was a podcast for Israelis abroad explaining America,
oh man, that would be amazing.
I would be hooked.
Yeah.
Like, I would, you know what I mean? Like, that's exactly because when you, from my experience, you learn about the States from Israelis. Usually, it's not very accurate. It's like how to be Israeli abroad.
Yeah.
No, I want to be, I want to be part of whatever it is that's going on over there. So we're not telling you how to be Americans in Israel. We're telling you how to be Israelis in Israel, which I think it's so important.
So important.
And the difference, and Noah, you should know, the difference between being an American in Israel and being an Israeli in Israel, it's just... Oh my God. You will experience, you're experiencing now, I think, as an American, as an Ole Chadash, as a visitor, whatever, you experience maybe 10% of 100%. Israel, of the actual experience of Israel. Just like a tourist, when you go to the States, you go to the, whatever, Ground Zero, Hollywood, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You're experiencing 15% of the actual country. We want you to experience 100% of the true Israeli experience.
And Matan is here to help make that happen.
Yeah, and if that means that we will do a segment about, like, I don't know, restaurants or like hangout places that usually don't really get the publicity they needed. Let's do it. Let's give you guys recommendations of where actual Israelis go to eat.
Let's do a reel about that too.
Yeah, not taking you where your birthright guy took you. Yeah. You know, no, just like the actual places, the actual experiences. I remember one girl, like we're friends because she was the ex of a best friend of mine. Right, like an Israeli dude. They met when he was in New York, and then they both came here and then broke up. Obviously, like all of them do. But we stayed friends.
Okay.
And
just friends.
Just friends.
Okay, just
because he's still my friend. Like,
okay.
You know,
yeah. So, bro code.
And he told me, like, I asked him. I don't know if I should say the names, but I don't think they listen to the podcast. I won't say names, but like, I asked him. I was like, listen, me and Beep are still friends, and obviously because I got better English than him, and she lives here now. Like, it's not fair that you guys broke up and now I'm not gonna be her friend anymore. I think it's kind of like, you know, I don't want to leave her hanging. It's but if it's uncomfortable to you, I'll disconnect.
Okay, so you took on the role of Ole Big Brother.
So he told me, you know what? Like, I think it's gonna be because I know nothing will ever happen. Like, and I don't want they didn't broke up in like in a bad way. It was just like it didn't really work out. So he was like, I want you to try to help her whatever she needs because I can't. Like, it's not gonna be, you know. So whatever she needs, whatever, blah, blah. And she lives. I won't say what. She doesn't live in Tel Aviv.
Okay,
I will say that. That's why he was like, whatever you can do to help her, whatever. And now she studied Hebrew and she talks Hebrew. Like,
wow.
She speaks Hebrew like pretty well. Like, it's.
Does she follow Olim and TLV?
I don't know. I'll ask her.
Okay.
But we stayed friends, and she told me what I was just saying. She told me, like, thanks to you, I kind of experienced like Israel as an Israeli. Not as an American, because she doesn't look American. So wherever we went, people were like, oh, but it's talking to me in Hebrew. She's like, wow, that really helped me because I was afraid that I would stay in a community that only speaks English and I wouldn't know Hebrew. And now she's got a gym membership.
It's a nice compliment to get.
And she's doing it. Like, she's doing it.
The authentic way.
I'm so proud of her.
That's what we're here for, guys.
Yeah. So I really wish it on everyone who's listening to this podcast to like really call this place your home. Not just like, in a Zionist way. That's awesome. Good for you. You already made the worst part is behind you.
Right.
Now, if you really want to make Israel your home,
gotta work on it.
You gotta work on it. You gotta understand it, and you gotta listen to this podcast.
There you go. Okay, guys. So exciting that we're back, and please rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, everything. Google Play. What else?
Yeah.
Everything. YouTube.
Everything. Yeah.
But we're super excited, and make sure to send us any topics you guys want us to talk about, and we're excited to see you guys.
We're back,
baby.
back.
עוד יותר, יוצרי התוכן של ישראל.
הוקלט באולפני אדיו, המשווקת את ספוטיפיי בישראל.
רדיו